There we go. We're gonna practice some all gas, no brakes today. That could either be good or bad. What is going on, guys? Today, it's one of those all gas, no brake videos because I am trying to do a quick run all while trying a second camera angle because why not? All before we get a heavy storm. I didn't know the storm was coming. It was a beautiful day all day today. I look out the window as soon as I get off work and it's cloudy as hell. I check the weather and it says it's going to be pretty much covered in rain according to that radar. So I thought, you know what, let me try an all gas, no brakes video, even though, you know, e-bikes don't use gas. You get the point, okay? I actually disconnected my brakes, not my brakes, I disconnected my what do they call it, the motor kill sensor? I have no idea, because if I want to do wheelies, I should at least learn to get used to having brakes that don't kill my motor. Now, because this is just going to be a quick ride, and I've taken this route dozens of times, I'm hoping it's not going to be too sketchy. You know, not having a motor kill switch, if you will. I'm definitely going to be more careful, but yeah, I don't know. My mind is racing at like 1,000 miles an hour because I don't want to get wet in the rain. It wouldn't be the first time, but you know, getting caught in the rain on your electric bike, it's never really fun. I got caught a few times on my S1 where it looked like I had entered a wet t-shirt contest, like I was just soaked. So it's fun, but it's also never fun, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I was definitely planning on a different type of video today until I saw the weather and I saw how cloudy it is. And that's the one thing I don't miss about California. Like when I went to go visit California, the first thing I noticed was how dry it was. There was like rarely a cloud in the sky. It was a lot of dry heat. Then again, we were in the middle of a desert when we were doing the race and whatnot. But even like driving back, it was all just like a dry heat, you know? And as you can see, being on the East Coast, I mean, if you're from California, I'm sure you guys have like neighborhoods or areas where it's like all green like this. But, you know, if you go on a highway over here, you get trees on the side of the highway. If you go on a highway over there, I mean, it's bone dry from what I could tell. Maybe I was just in the wrong part of California or something, but it is dry as hell over there. No disrespect to all the homies out there, but I could never. I like my greenery. I like my my pollen allergies, you know, twice a week because of all this greenery. Is someone dropping off cars? Or is someone picking up cars? There's a Tesla up there. That's interesting. I always thought Teslas could only be, what's the word, worked on or I guess operated by Tesla, if that makes sense. I know if you break like a windshield and you have a Tesla, you can only go to a Tesla authorized dealership or something to get it fixed, and which at that point it'll be like $3,000 as opposed to like a typical windshield being like, I don't know, maybe $300. I know nothing about smart cars, okay? I know nothing about smart cars, about electric cars. This e-bike is the closest thing I will get right now to knowing what an electric four-wheeled vehicle is like. But also on the topic of electric vehicles, or at least electric motor vehicles, like a e-bike and Super 73. Super 73 just announced, and I guess they released it today, their new Roland Sands, is it Roland or Roland Sands? Their new e-bike model. You know, they had the Hot Wheels variant. Oh Lord, you see how great that cloud is up there, guys? I'm trying to avoid that at all costs. But yeah, they revealed their new it looks like an RX variant, if you will. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. I think it's Roland Sands. Oh no. Yep. I'm getting caught in the rain. This is not going to be fun. Oh no. Guys, this is not fun. It is raining hard. I can feel it. But yeah, God, I just lost my train of thought because of this. I got to be quick now. Anything for these cats, you know? But yeah, they just announced a new e-bike today. I took a quick look at it. I'm probably not going to get it. I'm satisfied as it is with my RX right now, the way I have it set up. Oh, that guy over there is like just laughing. They like what I'm riding. I do think it looks cool. Like if if I had the money just to drop $4,000 on a new Super 73, I probably would buy it. But I don't, so I won't. Plus, I feel like, this is kind of segueing, I feel like if I had $4,000 to buy another e-bike, I would want to venture out a little bit and maybe try other bikes that aren't Super 73. People always said like Super 73 is the most comfortable bike, it's the most fun to ride, it's not the fastest, but you know, it's the most street legal without raising any eyebrows or anything like that. And I like it. But I'm always curious. Am I the only one who's like always curious as to what riding maybe a Sur-Ron is like, or riding an Onyx maybe, or riding a Monday or a Huck as a daily commuter? Almost everyone I know has a Super plus something else. Usually it's something faster, like an Onyx or a Sur-Ron. I just have my S1 and my RX, which I'm totally fine with. I'm for sure satisfied with both of the bikes, but I cannot be the only one who is like always curious as to what else is out there, you know? Hell, even an e-scooter, like the Varla, for example, just because that's the first one that comes to mind. Like, I would even love to ride around, have a Varla be a second daily commuter, if that makes sense, because they look like fun. I can't be the only one who thinks that way. Am I? I don't know. I hope I'm not. But yeah, going back to the topic of, you know, having a secondary vehicle, am I the only one who thinks that? Like, I've even started window shopping. Not like I would actually pull the trigger and buy one, but I've checked on like Facebook Marketplace and Best Buy for, you know, electric scooters, electric skateboards, which, you know, a carrier like them probably won't have the best ones. And on Facebook, I see a lot of like DIY e-bikes. Or a lot of them I've seen are like the Razor mini bikes, like the one that Sir Onster has, that he modified it with and everything, the Mini Moto. Except instead of that one, it's like the most basic entry-level Razor scooter out there. Like, it literally tops out at 10 miles an hour, meant for kids, and I don't think you can do anything to upgrade it. But speaking of Razor, number one, I feel like I've been debating on buying one of the Razor Mini Motos and just working on that as like a project bike just for fun, because I don't see why not. I feel like having a secondary bike and having it be a Mini Moto would be a lot of fun just because. But number two, have you guys seen that Razor e-bike that looks just like a Super 73? But instead of the battery being up top, it's basically like this, the bottom half of this bag here. Like, I almost want to buy that. They have them at like Target for maybe 500 bucks. I almost want to buy that just so that I can just open up the bottom compartment and just modify it. you know, even though, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to modifications and battery and engineering and stuff like that to an e-bike, but I feel like it'd be a fun learning experience. You know, 600 bucks for a mini e-bike, it's not too, you know, it's not too expensive. It's not the cheapest thing in the world. Well, it might be the cheapest thing for an e-bike, I don't know. But then again, getting all the parts and having to learn about all the components and the controllers and the batteries and the cables and I don't even know what else. Okay, and here's a question. Here's a question for you guys. If I do decide to go full on, you know, all gas, no brakes riding, pretty much, you know, if I decide to just permanently ride without the motor cutoff cables connected, is there like a cap that I can put on top of the cables so that way they don't get damaged over time? Because I feel like if I just keep them unplugged permanently, I feel like that's like I can't even say the word. That could damage them over time. But I think some of the motors, like under the seat for accessories in the future, I think they have like a cap. But I don't know where I would go to buy them. Just, you know, for protection's sake. So that way I can learn how to wheelie a little bit better, learn how to ride a little bit better as well. Ugh. Yeah, it got real dark real fast. I'm literally riding like with a purpose right now. I usually ride just for fun, but I just crossed that light and it is now pouring hard rain. Oh no. I gotta be quick, guys. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up or not. I'm pretty much trying to outrun this rain right now. Thumbs up if you've ever gotten caught in the rain. If it's gonna get real bad, I might just have to cut off the video here. I have no idea. Luckily, GoPros are waterproof, right? I think they are. See, I could have tried to counter steer or do that lean turning on that turn right there, but I'm too much in a rush. There were cars behind me. I feel like that's more of a neighborhood practice thing to do. But luckily, these trees are giving me a lot of cover from the water. And there's a car behind me for some reason. They can just... Okay, now they can go around me. Am I the only one who feels weird when there's a car just straight up behind them and they won't go around them? When they just perfectly could. Like right now, the car could have speed around me. And we both would be fine. Thank God I wore my windbreaker jacket. Speaking of, I swear my mind is all over the place. Speaking of like windbreaker jackets, just because this one is a Super 73 windbreaker jacket, does anyone know where I could find the 100% Super 73 helmet that they have on their website? Obviously certain sizes are in stock, but I have a big head. I would need the extra large. So if anyone out there has the extra large helmet, they don't want it, they want to part ways with it, shoot me a message on Instagram. You know, even if you just have the helmet, you don't have the goggles, I'll buy the goggles off the website. But, you know, shoot me a message on Instagram. That's the best place to contact me. And, you know, maybe we can work out a deal. Okay. I think these wet roads right now are a good test for the Grizzlies, but at the same time I got to be very careful, because while the Grizzlies do have grip, I'm not used to them on the wet pavement like this. I feel like one turn and I could easily slide out. So guys, I would not recommend riding in the rain. Like you saw before, the weather was okay when I left. When I started this video, the weather seemed fine. You know, partly cloudy. But it wasn't raining until I was on my way home. So yeah, guys, let me know if I should end up buying one of those Razor scooters, either the Mini Moto or the Walmart Super 73, if you will. The Razor Rambler, look it up. I think it's the Razor Rambler 16. It looks like a kid's version of a Super 73. Like if the S1 or if the Z1 had a Z1, you know, if the Z1 entry-level model had an entry-level model, that's what the Scrambler would look like. Look it up. Let me know what you think. If anyone can track down a helmet, let me know. I'd be very careful with that turn. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for the video. I feel like I rambled on long enough for you guys. Let me know your thoughts on, I don't even know what I talked about. I lost track. Let me know what you guys think about the secondary camera angle, if it works, if I should keep it going, if I should just have it be a one-time thing. I don't know. Obviously, it's going to be more editing on my part, but I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with doing a little bit more work for the content for you guys. Because me putting in more work for you guys showing it some more love for the more work that I'm doing for you guys, it'll pay off, you know? So, at least that's what I'm hoping will happen. But yeah, if you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment down below if you can track down a helmet for me. As always, $100 off any Super 73. Link in the description down below. Maybe it'll work for that new bike that I was talking about earlier. And with that, peace out. I would try a wheelie right now, but I'm not confident right now. Oh, what the fuck was that?